So I got a call that my narcissistic biological father um, has cancer for the second time. Well, I already knew that, but apparently the radiation or whatever treatments he's taking is not working. So I got a phone call from my uncle-in-law, whom is really close to my dad. And, he's like, even if I don't call my dad, I need to let my daughter call my dad. And I'm not feeling it. I mean, I know, like, I understand that, like, he may die. He may not make it or whatever. Because I figure that's the reason why I got the phone call, because he must have sounded afraid. And I think that's why my uncle-in-law was calling me, because he must have felt whatever my dad, the discomfort and what may be happening or what not. I guess I was kind of looking for this a little bit. Not for him to die or whatnot, but like just always wondering how would I deal with either me getting ready to go or him getting ready to go. If it wasn't an instant type thing, I always wondered, like, how would it play itself out? And I'm still sitting here like, I don't want to do nothing about it. Like, I sent my uncle some stuff last year and this year, about cancer or whatnot, and thinking that he would forward it to him, because those were our last conversations with, we talk, and then he tell me something about my dad being sick or whatever, and then, I do some research, and then I send him some stuff or whatnot, and so that's me kind of like contributing to him getting better, but, I don't know if my uncle reached out to him or not, but I don't desire to talk to him. I don't desire to talk to any of them. Like, I've gone so long without talking to him, because I'm no longer that person that I used to be. So it's like, they kind of push me to the side anyway, because it's like I'm not the old me that just took they mess. And so it's like, oh, okay, well, since I ain't there for them to take their mess, like, they push me to the side. The relationship is different. I speak up. I go off. I stand up for myself. I don't let stuff ride. I don't turn the other cheek. I don't do none of that. Like, you say something retarded, I'm on your head, I'm on your ass, like, period. So I feel like I was kind of like outcasted. I don't care, because it was like, to me, the way I'm living my life now is like for the best or whatnot. Detached away from them, and I see a lot of progress and growth in my life. Being away from them, that that I wouldn't have had if I was still in contact with them, with the family of origin, like I had been. So I think I'm when reference to missing this or missing that, I miss what I thought that was. You know, the facade of I had to fit into this little box in order for it to all go comfortably. But the minute I didn't, the minute I grew up, the minute, real life hit me and I started acting like real life hit me and I started acting like the grown adult that I was and I wasn't that little kid no more, everybody was like done dealing with me. It's cool. Because at the same time, I outgrew them too. So, I mean, they didn't outgrow me, but it was like they didn't like me. And I'm good with that. So, I just sitting back thinking about if he does pass away, what am I going to do? What am I, like, it's like, I guess a lot of, I feel like a lot of old toxicity might die with him. I don't know. I don't even know if that's right to say, but that's how I feel. I don't wish death on nobody. I'm just saying, like, it was a time where somebody was sick. The first thing I do is go run to them and all that kind of stuff. But the last 4 or 5 years, I've been basically all by myself, all alone or whatever. And not one of these people, not one of these elders, protector people, connection with me by DNA and a label, they have not stood up to the label or the definition of none of it. So it's like they're just people with labels, with a definition that they don't, they can, but they don't have to stand up to. So it's like, anyway, I feel like I'm just rambling now at this point. But anyway, this person he's sick or whatnot. I got a few sick people in my family right now. But they, like, turned their back on me and we severed ties or whatnot. And I had to get okay with it. And so now that I'm okay with it, I mean, it's a sad situation when you talk about it, but it is what it is. So, like, kind of just sitting here, like I said, going on with my life, doing my thing. It's like once I quit trying, the all the relationships fell apart. Every last one of the relationships when I was no longer, each one I served a purpose for. And as soon as either I couldn't or I wouldn't adhere to the requests of these people, I got discarded. Black sheep, scapegoated. I got all of that. Like, it's just like a used paper towel. I dry my hands, wipe my feet with it, and it's discarded. You're done, And it's like they reach out every now and then. A few of the flying monkeys reach out every now and then, and they that's what that phone call was, I think. Like a flying monkey telling me about my dad, and I'm like, but didn't my dad say to you when I was like 15 to 16 years old, I'm naive and gullible just like my mama was? The same mama who shot herself in the head? About him and the situation she was in with him? How could you dare say that about a kid that you fathered while you was married, and then when she messing up because you ain't been the right type of father, if any, you gonna talk bad about her like she messing up, like she stupid. So I guess I do harbor a lot of resentment. But like I said, I don't wish nothing bad on them. I'm not gonna jump to run and go see about them or anything like that. Like, I don't know what place I'm in. I don't know what this is called. Hopefully somebody can write in the comments what I'm dealing with right now, because I guess, I don't know if they call it, I don't know if this is numb, shut off, or whatever, but this is something, because I don't feel like I want to do anything about it at all.